Hey everyone, welcome back to I Just Watched. I'm Joseph. We're about to jump into episode 8 of the House of Dragons. I keep enjoying this show more and more. This show's doing not quite on the level of Game of Thrones. This one took a little bit more for me to be so immersed. However, biggest issue with this show for me was the tragic ending of the previous show, Game of Thrones. Once I got over the fact that I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna ride this until it dies. And since then I'm like, yo, so then I just started falling for these characters more and more. Like, let me rephrase, I admitted to myself how much I'm like loving these characters and stuff, because at the end of the day, in the beginning I've said it, daemon is clearly a monster, but damn, you love him because he's loyal. He truly is loyal. He's just a fucking crazy ass monster, but to his family he actually gives a fuck. He's just a piece of shit. But when it's like in your need or time or it's a situation like you need someone, like he's there. He's a piece of shit, but he's there. But let me focus. I gotta hit you with the usual, which is hopefully you like this enough to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notified. Spoiler warning as I continue. Luckily I don't think I've said anything yet. So episode 8. We got 2 episodes left, 9 and 10. I mean, I feel bad for poor King Viserys, bro. The way he looks, he's rotting away like that. And I was really hoping he would pull through for one more episode, because now that he's gone, the best example is the supper they had. The whole family was there, everyone was cordial, toast to each other, haha. As soon as he left, a fight ensued. And now that he's dead, he's left, we know that 9 and 10, 9 is going to be this mind game of puzzle movements, of strategic planning. 10 is going to be the commencement of what is going to be the rest of this show. I don't know how many seasons we're getting. However, it's going to be a consistent battle, both physically and politically, mentally. I think the ride is about to take off and get super crazy. I'm excited for it. I'm really falling for it. I'm back in Westeros completely. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I love it here. This isn't super important, but damn, you know, Rhaenyra and Daemon got busy, bro. They got 2 kids already, and with the third on the way, she better have 6. It's a lot of children, all right? And you got now you got the official white hair ones. Watching this, I thought it was funny because you see Alicent being so worried about others' business and her kids and all this bullshit, trying to be some high moral standing loony, raised complete monsters. Aegon coming off like the monster we feared Daemon could be. However, if Daemon was 2 separate people, that crazy piece of shit monster that would be Aegon, and that vicious psycho killer would be Aemon. So I think it's funny to see those two, because Aegon's trash. I hate him. Hope he dies a horrible death. I like his brother Aemon. He looks cool. He's clearly a monster, though. I wish he was on our side so I can be like, I hope he wins. But he got to go. He's clearly, since he lost his eye, he's been training like a motherfucker. So he's a problem, especially if we're trying to win this war. It doesn't matter if we win or lose in the books. It doesn't matter if we want to win this war. He got to go. Back to Alicent. She's giving me mad Cersei vibes, but in a less... Where Cersei was okay with being like, yeah, fuck you. I'll kill you. Alicent's kind of like under the table trying to be... And, you know, she gives you more of a facade of like, you know, yeah, you know, ha 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 ha. Murder. Cersei was like, not just murder. She's doing a great job of making me hate her. Back to my love for Daemon. Because my boy, when he's sitting there and he just gives you that, I was like, oh, bro, please. Like, he's ready. And then he's like, straight up, just like, yeah, you know, apparently not good enough for us to get greeted. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be upfront. I don't like her. She's playing games. I don't got time for that shit. And then my favorite moment of this episode is when King Viserion, you see the doors bust open. They're like, King Viserion, the first of that, and they start giving him his titles. And he's limping in, and he looks up, and he has that half mask on made of gold and just limping. I love the little dragon on top of the cane. Like, I was like, damn, that shit was cool. They killed that. That shit had me feeling a type of way with the music and everything. And then when he almost falls and he's like, I'll be fine. I said I'll be fine. And then he saw it was Dame. He was like, alright, you can help me. Because he was like, man, last time we really chatted, you hated me. So I appreciate this. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, powerful moment. He sat down, and I love how he knew he needed to do specific things in order to try to keep his daughter safe and reiterate and make people know that, look, this is my decision. I stand by it. Even at the supper, he was like, look, this is my decision. I stand by it. My goal was to have all of you here because as a team, unbeatable. And I agree with him. As a team, everyone at the table, unbeatable. I don't care who tries to go against them, unbeatable. It's just, that's why the Targaryens collapsed. I know they have another 150 years of being rulers, but at the same time, that's why when we, jump forward 150 years, they're basically extinct. This is the start of that situation. Really enjoying it so far. Dude, the way his face looked, I just feel bad for King Viserys, man. He literally, that chair killed him. Being king, being thrown, killed him. Death by 1,000 rotting cuts. Pobrecito. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the show? I'm loving it. I'm in. Again, I don't know how many seasons we're getting. I hope it's at least a couple more. But I'm loving it. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Comments, questions, and concerns. Do you agree? Do you disagree? How do you feel about this episode? Also, when Daemon chopped Homeboy's head off, whew, because he looked at him and said, say it. And he was like, those are bastards. And she's a whore. I was like, oh, bro. I literally sat up. I said, he's dead. He's dead. That's how I know I'm loving it again. Because Game of Thrones did that for me. Even when I rewatched the seasons, I would sit there and still get hype. I'd still be like, oh shit. I would be vocal in my feelings towards these episodes, towards the actions. And this episode, I was like, oh shit, he's about to die. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. He's gone. And then he said, whoosh. I said, oh. So, comments, questions, concerns down below. Let me know. I love hearing from you. But until next time, stay safe, be well. Adios.